Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skatedown. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. There is an interesting rumor going around about PK Subban possibly being traded from the New Jersey Devils and being linked to the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. So I want to talk about that in this video, talk a bit about PK Subban, talk about how this relates to the New Jersey Devils, and how it relates to the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. So please stay with me throughout. Multiple NHL sources have confirmed to BHN and NHN that the Boston Bruins, on more than one occasion, have explored what it would take to acquire PK Subban, and at the same time, convinced the New Jersey Devils to eat at least half of the $9 million cap hit he carries in the final season of his current contract. The Toronto Maple Leafs have also expressed more than one lukewarm interest in the 2013 Norris Trophy winner, and this is per Jimmy Murphy. So PK Subban, he's 32 years old. His stats are in 2020-2021, he played in 44 games, 5 goals, 14 assists, 19 points. In 2019-2020, he played in 68 games, 7 goals, 11 assists, 18 points. And in 2018-2019, played with Nashville, 63 games played, 9 goals, 22 assists, 31 points. So with PK Subban, you're getting still a serviceable defenseman. If the Devils can eat half of his salary, which is being mentioned in this article or this rumor, the Devils can do that. The Devils can eat that half of that salary, that half of that $9 million cap hit that he carries. They can do that. They have a lot of cap space. They have the luxury to do that. They have players in the pipeline that are really pushing for positions to really make this roster. You have Kevin Ball. You have possibly Riley Walsh stepping in as well. They brought back Colton White. So they have players who can step into PK Subban's spot if he gets moved. So the Devils can pick up an asset this way, especially if they eat a lot of his salary, which would help the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. This rumor, a lot of people are basically not paying a lot of attention to because those two teams don't have a lot of cap space to bring in a PK Subban. So it's going to take a little bit of maneuvering, especially with the season not too far away from starting. So, the Boston Bruins currently sit with $1.09 million in cap space. They're very interesting because they are still in rumors of making some trades to trade out some people, and they do have a lot of picks in the next 3 years. They have all of their draft picks, and they have all picks in each round for the next 3 years. So if they want to trade a pick for PK Subban, they can do that. The Toronto Maple Leafs have 0 cap space, so it's going to be a bit harder to do that. As far as cap space for this 2022 upcoming year, they're missing a 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick, a 5th round pick, and a 6th round picks. But they do have picks in the 2023-2024 draft. So very interesting to see how this plays out. There's rumors of these two teams trying to bolster that back end to really add a bit more depth on their defense. So, PK Subban, I still like the way he plays the game. He was brought to the Devils for a reason, to really reinvigorate the team. Just to add a personality to help this team. At the time, Ray Shero said, and a lot of Devils people working for the Devils said that they needed to bring in that personality to help. The team was a bit flat. They felt like they lacked something. They lacked that personality in the locker room. And PK Subban adds that personality. He resonates that with teams, with fans around the league. He's just a fun personality to watch. I follow him on Instagram and stuff like that. And, he's just one of those personalities that's just, it's very infectious. And, he gets along great with the players. There was rumors of him back before he joined the Devils. We, as Devils fans, we were all worried about what would happen as far as, him being a problem in the locker room. There was that rumor going around. But, as far as watching him the past 2 years, I think he's been great for the team. And, as far as his defensive play on the ice, that has been a bit up and down. He does provide a bit of offense. When we got him, we were expecting him to be that $9 million a year player, and he was not that. But, he does come up with good plays at times. He's still got a booming shot from the point that he does score on occasion from. And, but he has some kinks in his game as he's getting older. He's 32 years old. He's not PK Subban in his prime, but he's definitely a serviceable defenseman if any of these two teams are looking to acquire him. So I think you're going to see PK Subban's name really rising with a lot of teams throughout the league as the trade deadline approaches. Do I think this is going to happen now? I don't think so. I think we're too close to the season for this trade to happen, and especially with these two teams not having a lot of cap space, I don't see it happening. I think this is going to happen more towards the trade deadline, where if the Devils are out of playoff contention, I think that's where you'll see a PK Subban trade, and the Devils can eat a lot of his salary that way too. So we'll see what happens with this. This is very interesting. I still see PK playing for the Devils. I really do. I think the Devils have a really good six that they could put out there now. And, I understand playing Subban in a limited role when he's making that much money doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's why I see this trade having some validity. But, with him and the Devils for this last year, we'll see what happens. It could be where he plays out this final year, and maybe the Devils offer him a contract with, not as high, of course, as he's making now, but, a couple of million here and there if he's deciding to come back, or if he wants to test the free agency to see if he can go to a team that's more likely to contend. So definitely stay tuned to this rumor. It may have some legs. I don't know. It's coming from Jimmy Murphy, who covers the Bruins. So it was coming from a reliable source, and we'll see what happens. So comment below what you think about this. Do you think he can possibly be traded to the Boston Bruins or the Toronto Maple Leafs? Or will he stay with the New Jersey Devils? Comment below and let me know. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so. And subscribe to the Hockey Skatedown. Join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.